What is up, you guys? So, another laser video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And my name's Matt, my wife's name is Sarah, and we run a laser engraving business out of our basement, and we've done it now for 2.5 years. Only income, just off our laser engraving business. Now, I'm not saying it's easy, but you can do it. And today I'm going to talk to you about some tips and how to seal those coasters, because I've been getting a lot of people asking about that. So we're going to seal it, and we're going to show you guys how to do that. If you guys want to follow, we also do vlogs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and every other Friday I do a laser video, and the other Friday my wife does a cooking video, and then on Wednesdays, and it's going to be starting up, you guys, soon. I started a bee business last year, and your first year you don't get honey and you're not going to sell the bees. So you kind of just are stuck with putting money out there and not getting any back. So hopefully they make it through winter and I can receive some benefits from having them. So, and if you guys want to learn more about bees, I'm going to put a link down below to this channel. His name is Brian, and you'll learn a lot from him. He's taught me a lot. He's a smart guy. He's just getting into it like I am just getting into it, and he talks about his fails and the wins. So go check him out. I've had a lot of conversations with people online, and from that coaster video, and people want to know how I'm sealing it. And I put it in the comments, and people just aren't seeing it or whatever. And so I decided, let's make this quick video, and then I'm also going to give you some tips towards the end on some other stuff. So now, once you get the coasters cut out, sand them, clean them up so there's no edges. If there is any shards or anything on the edge, there shouldn't be. But the main thing is to go and seal them. You want to place them all on a cardboard or whatever, something hard, and do it outside. Do not do this in the house. You need proper ventilation. Do not do this in your laser. Yes, it's ventilated, but you will wreck that ventilation fan in a heartbeat, and you can wreck your lenses and everything else. Just don't do it in the laser. Go outside and get some fresh air and do it. Wear your proper ventilation mask. So, what stuff do I use? Yep, that's it. I'll put a link in the description. And you guys, it's simple. It's easy. I like to do 2 coats. So what I do is I lay them all out and I spray all of them. And then you flip them once they're dry. Spray them. Wait until they're dry. Flip them. Spray them again. Flip them. Spray them again. I do 2 coats because I want it to be nice and thick. Okay, so the other thing is when you do the 2 coats, I did a test run. One without anything, one with 1 coat, and one with 2 coats. The 1 coat, there was no rings, nothing. It was good. I believe it would last a long time. And this is me 7 days straight, every day in the morning, come down and I drop ice cubes in a cup of water. And I leave it sit on there so it sweats. As most of you know, if you're watching anything about my channel, I have a wood stove in the basement. So it gets pretty hot down here. Also, when you're doing it that way, I keep telling everyone to make sure you go and talk to a local cabinet shop. The reason is you don't want to go to a box store because they don't have the right lumber, okay? You want the right plywood. And if you go and get, let me see. If you go get crappy plywood, sorry my French, but see that? If you get that plywood, you can spray the lacquer on there, you can do what you want, and eventually it will lift. I think I got 6 days, 5 or 6 days out of that test, and that threw that away. And that was at the beginning of the year when I wanted to make that video. I was like, I'm not doing this. I was told by a cabinet maker to try this, and this will work. This is MDF, filled. See how when you cut that? Here. See how when you cut that, it's nice and black? Look at this, you guys. No, I did not wipe this. I just got done cutting this. And I'll show you why later. Another tip. So, make sure that you're using this. It's MDF filled, and then it's this sheet here was maple veneer on each side. and I've done the birch too. But you guys, this is great. When you cut it, it seals the ends too, and it just leaves such a beautiful mark. Around me, you cannot go to a Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards, all those places, box stores, to get this stuff. You got to go through a cabinet shop. It's only how I can get it. That's why I keep saying go to your cabinet shop. They'll help you out with it. They do the same stuff. You know, they use it a lot, and it's high quality. So go there, get that. You can get it other ways, but you're talking, you're going to have to order a lot of it because they're going to put a truck out to your house, and yeah, just go to a cabinet shop. That's what I do. It's a lot easier. And if they have a table there, you can ask them to cut it to the size of your bed or the laser, so then you don't have any cutting. Unless you have a table saw or something, you can cut it, or hand saw, whatever. But there's just another tip for you. A lot easier. The other thing too is you don't have to seal everything. It's only on certain things. I've done a baby block that someone wanted sealed. The reason they wanted it sealed was because it was going to go on a tombstone, and it was going to sit out in the weather. So we did seal that for them. Otherwise, I've never had anyone asked for a baby block to be sealed. Generally, don't do that, and we don't recommend it because of insurance purposes, for one, for your business, but also if the baby grabs it, puts it in their mouth, chews on it, whatever, or a chunk comes out, you know, you got to remember all that stuff, and it's not going to be healthy. And it's going to be a different texture, and you have more time into it, so you got to upcharge. Anyways, the only time we use that lacquer is when we do coasters like that, because of the sweating of glasses, and you know, that's what they're there for. The other thing is, you're probably wondering, like, why do you have a circle? Like, what's going on with the circle? Well, I wanted to give you guys a tip. This has come across, and I've done it for 2 different places now, and it's kind of a cool little thing to do, and it's not like a high demand or money maker by no means, but it gets your name out there too. So if you've seen my other videos, in the supplying video, I've talked about the woodcraft and wood crafts. You can get these little discs. I'm not going to show you on the other side. Well, I can go like this, I guess. I made a couple of bar chips. So I don't know if you're in your area, you guys have bar chips, but I know up in Minnesota and other states around us, we have bar chips. So when someone would order you a drink and you had one, the bartender would give you a chip, and it's a drink chip, and you get it. So by putting your name, their name on one side, and on the other side, the blank side, what you could do to get your name out there is put your business or your logo on there, and that gives you free advertising. We did it for a place, and we charged them like next to nothing, but we put our names on the back, and it was a hit. It was good. We got some business out of it, so that works. So it's just another tip to get you guys' name out there. It's, you know, like I said, it's not gonna be a cash cow. It's not gonna be where you're gonna make a ton of money, but it also gets your name out. You also help the bar, and they remember that, and they come back to you for some other glasses maybe. Now, the other tip I gotta say is, for all of you guys, I've gotten so many emails and letters in the mail, and thank you. Thank you so much. And all of you guys' success and everything. Now, 2020 is over, right? Yeah! I hope you got a CPA. If you haven't, start looking into them. Get going on that, because you want to make sure that you're doing everything right with your business. You want to have the write-offs in play. I'm not going to make videos on it because I'm not a CPA, and I don't want people to come back at me. So I want you to make sure that you guys go out and get one, and don't just go to some, you know, H&R Block or something. Nothing against them, but if you're not going to run this as a real business and just a side thing, then you'll be all right. But go to a CPA, because you're going to have way better off with, they're going to tell you the rules, they're going to show you what to do, tell you what to do, and your business is going to have the write-offs you need, and everything will be laid out the right way. So make sure you guys do that. Don't forget to do that. You got until April 15th where I live. So make sure you look into that, get that done. What else? There's something else I was going to tell you guys. We are working on, right now, Amazon. So we will be working on stuff that we're going to put in there. And we're going to show that and show you guys how we're going to do that. I don't know how we're going to do the video, what we're going to call it yet. But that is in the works. That will be happening. I don't know if it's going to happen in a month or 3 months. Time we get the video up, because it is kind of a process. But we are going to do that. So look out for that video. And I think what I'm going to start doing is show a little bit more videos on the Coral Draw, because I've been getting a lot of questions on that. And I guess when I started talking about our lasering company, I just assumed people knew how to work that stuff if they're getting into it. And I'm coming to realize that a lot of people don't have a clue. We had a guy message us, and that poor guy bought some lasers. And I'm not going to say the name, brand name. It's not Epilogue. If it was, I would reach out and have my words. But it was a company, it was a well-known company, so I was actually shocked. They didn't help him like they said they were going to, and he's kind of just sitting in the weeds. So he gave me a lot of insight, like how to help him and like other people like him. So I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start doing one-on-one with Coral Draw, or not one-on-one. I'm going to make a video and then show you guys some of the tips and quick tricks that I do, and the easy process and fast processes of making things, and like jigs, like setting up the jigs inside the Coral Draw plan. So look for a couple more of those videos. If there's any other videos that you would like to see, put it in the comments down below and I'll add them to the list. I got quite a list going right now, and I'm just going to try to keep weeding through it for 2021. Don't forget to hit the like button if you got anything good out of this video, and don't forget to subscribe down below, right there.